co-decision and then monitoring. Well, the monitoring we of course anyway, but the co-decision would take part in the European Parliament, no? And the Commission and the consulting. Does this maybe like this is the graph that we maybe has some comments.
Yeah.
It's just like for me, the co-management is when you are the EP, the European Parliament is a representative. We cannot say we are co-deciding within the European Parliament. The European Parliament is a representative of all citizens. So we cannot say that we are young, we have the same power as the European Parliament and a representative. It would be like it would be not representative. It's like blocking all the representative stuff. It's not law. Yeah. Co-decision is
Is that what I want to say? And actually, then you want they sit together with the DGs from every country and the youth representatives. That's not possible in the EP. In the Commission, you can sit together with people who are considering about how the decisions will be developed, and they also do the monitoring more than the EP. So you have more, I think, than in the European Parliament.
Very quickly, what you're drawing, I think it requires a treaty change of the European Treaty. I mean, so you cannot just say there's another body co-deciding with the European Parliament. And I mean, I'm sorry, but this.
No, that's not what this means. But like, we have to reflect on what is more important. Like, where do we want to intervene? Do we want to intervene within the initiative power, which is the Commission? So
but it's initiative and implementation power.
it's competence.
It's initiative and implementation. Parliament says yes, okay, fine. But then the one who implements it is the Commission, through the national agencies, through the different bodies. So when deciding, for example, the amount of deadlines of the Youth in Action, the projects, the topics, all this, it's the management body, which is the Commission. So this is why I think the people are so,
yeah,
there's not more intervention.
But that depends again at the competences, because they are the topics that I think they're not only the Commission that is part of the of the competence.
So Mathieu, Lisa,
I like very much the final direction at the end with the spillover and the step-by-step process. So I think that if we start with the Commission, the initiative power together with an interim, then we can even go to the 2018 elections and say, look, we would like to a change of the treaties to get like young people more involved into the co-decisioning process. And then they could be co-deciding on the youth issues together with the European Parliament. Because as Emmanuel said, what you're doing here with the legislator is completely, it needs a change of the treaty.
Lisa and Simone.
The fact is that if there were young people sitting together with the Commission from the very beginning, inviting the proposal, we wouldn't have gone through the disaster of these last 2 years, of misunderstanding. And the point is that the Youth Forum can easily lobby the European Parliament because the European Parliament is open and it is somehow legal to lobby it. While it cannot lobby the Commission. The Commission has to be transparent and it has to be objective, and that's their role politically. So that's the place where we rather want to make sure that we are consulted and we can tell them, wait, this sentence is a big problem, just like let's discuss it again and make sure that we make a proposal that is really then negotiable at Parliament level. So this is the reason. We understand that it's the Parliament that is co-deciding, but we think that with having younger parliamentarians and strengthening the role of the YAJ in lobby, that would be already covered. That's it.
Before you, I just want to mention, because yesterday it was brought up, okay, the manager, but then we also include in this proposal that we encourage parties to include young candidates in the list.
Yes.
And this way you're already doing co-management through the Parliament by having more young representatives. So, yeah, this was brought up yesterday. Simone?
Yeah. All right, so if we want to go to the Commission, then we cannot talk about co-decision anymore. We need more consulting. Then there's the point that the European Youth Forum is already consulting part. It's one of their responsibilities.
I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't understand the point of co-management. But for me,
No, no, I'm
We
saying
just said
co-decision, not co-management.
Yeah,
I'm saying
co-management.
some people say co-decision, but co-management is slightly different.
But yeah, but then,
No,
like,
the
we are talking,
co-decision inside the commission.
we are talking about co-management in this conference, no? And we are talking about co-management
Some
here.
people are talking about co-decision.
No, we are
I'm
talking
just saying that.
No, we said, like from the beginning, we said like this is 3 steps. Blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, we are saying the 3 steps, and I mean, it's impossible to do it in the EP. It's not possible. I
No,
mean, it's not.
like what I'm saying is, okay, so if we're in the commission, then don't talk about co-deciding anymore.
This is not true, because inside co-management there's the 3 pillars. It was explained yesterday.
We said it.
Wait, Manuel, Miguel,
I just want to make sure you have a misconception of the commission. They decide a lot of things, and there's a lot of things we want to co-decide on. So, I mean, it's not that only the parliament, yeah, they decide on the laws and all these things, but in the commission, a lot of decisions are made, and there we want to be. They're actually the ones that are really important.
Miguel.
Okay, yesterday I didn't participate much because I was more like in the role of a facilitator, but today I think I have to say something. And in the parliament, young people is already represented. We already have voted and participated in the parliament, so we have our representatives there. We cannot have double representatives there. But on the other hand, in the commission, we have no representatives because it's not the same kind of body. So I see much more logical to have co-decision in the commission because that's where we are not there. In the parliament, we are already there somehow. We go to vote, we don't go to vote, that's our decision of the young people. And if we want to be more represented there, what we have to do is to go more to vote so the voice of the young people is more represented. That's the only way. And lobby to have more young representatives in the parliament. This is the way. I don't think we can have double representation in the parliament.
Yeah, I think we need to clarify this co-decision in the sense of co-management as the second dimension of co-management would mean also we could actually implement it in the, or like do it in the commission. Because, for example, I'm a practical person, so I always go with examples. So there's a text with the next priorities for the youth program, and those are decided at the commission. So we would sit at this body would sit at the table and co-decide the priorities. So there is possibility to co-decide within the commission. I think this was just a bit unclear because co-decision generally is like council and European Parliament.
Yeah.
But this is what we want, if I understand clearly. So this is co-decision within the commission to have this body decide and like being able to vote and like vote on the different priorities. And this is part of co-decision within the co-management.
Yes.
Because inside the co-management, you also co-decided what is initiated and what is and how it is implemented. Because in the end, the council and the council and parliament are very important, and they decide yes, this amount of money, and we approve this, and this we don't like. But in the end, who decides how to implement it is the huge power of which the commission has. So, okay. And anything else, Simone?
No, I just want to go back to my comment because I think there was some misunderstanding because when I heard after people still that I'm still, we're overruled here, so we're going for the commission. And it's I said that, okay, so we're going for the commission. So I had the comment about the commission, not about the European Parliament anymore. So what I said was that we have to be very clear about the words we use when talking about it.
Okay.
That was my point.
Okay. So, then when it comes to representativity, we have representatives have to be known and especially young people. Yes, I think, was it you mentioned the fact that if I know who the representative is, if I know these people, I feel represented. Yeah, I think it was something like this. Yeah. How to make people feel ownership of these elections.
Everybody can be involved in this organization and everything, so a way, you were saying a way for you to feel that you're represented would be at least to know the people who are representing you, right?
Okay, any further comments on this?
Yes, I really didn't add that there should be a rotation. So no, not to move, I don't know how to say that.
No double
You
function.
cannot repeat.
Yeah, you cannot repeat the terms. I think it's one of the most important things, and it's not clear.
But what's the link between this and being represented?
Well, you have to be known, you have to be visible, and you can't repeat yourself.
Yeah.
How do I write it?
And it cannot be
Yeah, but that's also the point. If like it's not, you will stay all the time. That's the problem with politics.
But again, you repeat it, right?
Or you can repeat it once or something like that, but it's no more.
No, but the term is like they cannot be re-elected.
Yes.
Yes, that's the term.
Yes.
Okay, Catherine?
I think once maybe, but
I mean, I see
more.
the point, but I wouldn't exclude it completely because sometimes then you might have the fact that somebody, I mean, it depends also on the term, but somebody develops like very, very good expertise and does an amazing job on one topic which continues for like say, for example, commission has a project, I don't know, that goes for 4 years, and after 2 years you have to change the person because the person cannot repeat according to the regulations. So I wouldn't, I mean,
Yes.
maybe you can have a limitation or like when you pass this age you cannot be re-elected or something like this. But
Keep in mind that we are at the European level. The European Youth Forum continues that there are enough people with a great expertise that can take over someone who has an amazing expertise too. I mean, we're full of competent young people here.
Yeah.
Lotta?
Because you need some continuing. And if you have every time a whole new body, a whole new people, they don't have this, they don't know what really the people desire and have been doing. And if they have like whole new opinions, it's quite not really convincing to politicians that you are young people and you want something.
Okay, one.
Well, continuity is of course a very important thing, so a solution could be just to elect maybe half of the body every time, so that one